most important job is probably your first job because it starts you on the road to your career. But after 10 years of Liberal failures, that road is blocked for 1 in 7 Canadian young people. This is already an unemployment crisis with 100,000 more job losses coming. Now, rather than address this crisis, these Liberals continue to waste billions on consultants, a $6 billion increase. Why are they choosing a great job market for elite Liberal insiders and consultants and a terrible job market for Canadian young people?
Yeah, I know that, dude.
The Honourable Minister of Jobs and Families.
Mr. Speaker, I share the member opposite's deep and profound concern to ensure that Canadian young people get opportunities across this country, especially in their first job. And that's why it's so exciting that Canada Summer Jobs will provide almost 70,000 jobs this summer. Great first-time jobs for young people all across the country. These are quality employers, quality jobs, and I look forward to hearing about them in my own riding.
The Honourable Member for Sherwood Park, Fort Saskatchewan.
Mr. Speaker, that minister has sat around the cabinet table for more than 10 years, and unemployment is steadily going up. It's actually at the highest point it's been in 10 years.
No!
Outside of the COVID period, we have an unemployment crisis, and Liberals are making things worse with another outrageous spending bill. This Prime Minister wants to spend even more than Justin Trudeau. So how can they ask Parliament for another $400 billion blank check with no budget, no plan for jobs, no plan to address the pain that their policies have caused?
The Honourable Minister of Jobs and Families.
Well, Mr. Speaker, we hear the member opposite talking out of both sides of his mouth. At one side, he's talking about the need to do something about unemployment, to do something about youth having excellent experiences in the workforce. And on the other side, he's talking about the need to reduce spending. And in fact, Mr. Speaker, we know that we can actually do big things together. That's what employers want across the country, Mr. Speaker. They want skilled workers all across this country in every sector. We'll be there with the provinces and territories to make sure we have the fastest growing economy in the G7.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. This week, the Prime Minister introduced his first spending bill, and despite promising to cap spending during the election, the bill increases spending by another 8% on an already bloated federal government. $500 billion in spending introduced the same day as he promised again to cap it, all with no budget and on the backs of hardworking Canadians and at the expense of future generations. When will these Liberals finally cap spending and put the financial future of young Canadians first? Will the Prime Minister give us the date for a spring budget today?
The Honourable Minister of Finance and National Revenue.
I'd like to welcome the member to the House of Commons, but one thing, Mr. Speaker, it's clear, we have the back of young Canadians. If the member was listening carefully, he would have seen that in the very first motion we introduced in this House was the elimination of the GST for first-time home buyers, Mr. Speaker, for their first house. This is a measure to help young Canadians to get into the real estate market, Mr. Speaker. The young Canadians who are watching us at home understand we have their back and we will always work for them, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Northumberland, Clark.
Mr. Speaker, on April 5th, 17th, 20th, 21st, and 29th, the Prime Minister committed to, and I quote, free trade in Canada by Canada Day. However, almost immediately after the election, the Prime Minister already broke his promise, saying instead they would only introduce legislation to eliminate federal interprovincial trade barriers by Canada Day. Simple question, why did the Prime Minister mislead Canadians?
The Honourable Minister of Transport and Internal Trade.
I am really delighted to get a question on internal trade from the Conservatives. We don't agree about a lot of things, but I think everyone in the Conservative Party and in the Liberal Party agrees that free trade in Canada will make us all richer. And that is why I have a question for my Conservative counterparts. Will the Conservatives vote for our free trade in Canada by Canada Day legislation? We're counting on you. Canadians are counting on you.